So the most striking change in this patch is what they've done to try to balance the Dolch 96, the infamous weapon in Hunt Showdown based off the Mauser C96, that a lot of people have a very negative opinion of both the weapon itself and the people that bring this weapon into Hunt games, feeling that it's just too powerful and it's cheap and it's just even to the point where they're saying, why is this even in the game? And I think the developers were in a dilemma with this for some time because they're not going to remove content they created and have skins for and a lot of people like using, but they finally acknowledged, yeah, maybe it is a little bit unbalanced. So the first thing they did was reduce damage from 110 to 97. That in itself, I don't think is going to be a huge deal because anything over 75, you're still two-tapping the torso. But I guess what that could do is if it has fall-off damage, if someone was, say, on that bridge, maybe at that point I can no longer two-tap the torso as they don't want this to be able to compete at that distance with a rifle as well as it does. And then they did something interesting. They increased sway, not if I fire it once, but if I'm firing it like over and over again really fast, it's hard to aim and keep track. But if I take my time to fire, it can be a little bit more accurate. So they did that, and this is very interesting. If you do a partial reload, the animation seems to be the same, but this is way lower than I remember it as. So again, you know, more sway, and if I do a full reload, animation looks the same, but just 1 second longer. Looks like he has to really use some muscle there at the end to get that clip out. So this isn't breaking the Dolch to the point where it's not usable anymore. It's still good, it just helps keep it in check a little bit. And of course, if you bring the large weapon, just like any precision weapon, you know, the sway's not going to be as bad because of that stock on it. So overall, I think these are good changes. I don't think it's going to stop anybody from using it, but maybe if it does have this, you know, painfully slow reload, maybe it won't be as powerful anymore. Just my thoughts.